Hi there, it's Amy Broghamer, and today we are going to do agent hacks, how to put together a coloring contest for your business. And I'm going to show you how I do it in my business and give you some ideas of how to put all this together. Also, in the show notes below, I'm going to give you a couple of links. I'm going to give you a link to the rules of my coloring contest. I'm also going to give you a link to learn more about the video service that I use that we'll talk about later and that I'm using to record this video now. You can get a free 14-day trial and check it out. Okay, so how to do a Halloween coloring contest. As you may know, my name is Amy Broghamer. I'm a real estate agent in Cincinnati, Ohio since 2005. I've recently had kids in the last 8 or 9 years and kind of started to delve into this coloring contest idea a little bit since my kids are now in school and they're doing all kinds of fun stuff. So what does a Halloween coloring contest look like, or a coloring contest for any holiday? You could do Valentine's Day, you could do Easter, you could do summer, you could do any kind of contest that's like a coloring contest, a drawing contest, a writing contest, whatever you can think of. Here's what a Halloween coloring contest looks like. So what I do is I go onto Pinterest or to Google and I search Halloween coloring sheet images. And I find images that would be ideal for my clients' kids to color. And I gather those images and then I put together coloring sheets like you see here. So the image, I ask for the kid's name, and then down here I put my logo so everybody knows who is sponsoring the contest. And here's just a couple of sheets that I have this year. I went a little overboard and did a bunch extra because I was having fun and I couldn't decide which ones. So we have kids that range from 1-year-old enter the contest. And this year we're going to do an adult contest too. So I'll show you those. So there's some more, harder pictures and some really basic. And basically they get to choose what they want. This is kind of a middle of the range. This could be a older kid or an adult. And then here we're getting into the more intricate pages. And again, I just found these images on Pinterest. And then I used Canva to create the images, put the name in, put my logo in, that kind of thing. Right? So these are more of the adult ones. So then on the back of these sheets, what I did was I put the contest rules so that anytime I printed these out. So sometimes I print these out and I send them into school with my kids. And I'll print out a whole bunch of the kid ones, send them in. And so if their teachers decide to give them out for like the coloring time, each of the parents will have the rules on the back. I'm also going to be printing these for my top clients, what I call my A clients. If you followed me for any of my relationship-based lead generation videos and relationship-based business building, I have a category of A clients. They're my top clients. They're 30, 36 people. It's no problem for me to print these out for them and mail them. I have all their kids' names. I could even put them in a little bag with some crayons and some Halloween peeps and deliver them to their houses for them as a little fun activity. And then they will have the directions of how to enter the contest. So, and then I'm going to show you how I do my online version of giving this out. So I use BombBomb email to send this out to everyone. So I just talked to you about dropping these off to my A's, maybe with some crayons and some peeps, right? So I can also email this out. I can email it to my A's, my B's, my C's, my D's, my E's, and my F's. Everybody can get this email. Anybody that I have an email for, right? Because it's super easy to send, and it's a great touch once a year for Halloween. I can also take that same post, which I'm going to show you from BombBomb, and I can put that in my Facebook page. And so you're going to see what that looks like, okay? So let's talk about the Halloween coloring contest rules. So the rules are, and I've decided to do that all entries are winners. And what I have done in the past is I've sent every entry, and I'll show you what the entry looks like, but I've sent every entry what I call a send out card. So it is a greeting card, and it has the picture of the kid standing there with their colored picture on the front. Inside there's like a little Halloween poem, and then a thank you for entering my contest, and that goes to the person who entered the contest, the kid. And sometimes I'll send brownies with that from my brownie service that comes with send out cards. I'll also put a link to my send out cards page below in case you have any interest in getting involved in that, because that makes this so much easier and way over the top awesome. Each of those cards and brownies cost about $7.50. And when I do that for my A's, it really makes an impact. It doesn't have to be for everyone. You can even just send a card for your B's and downward, and those cards, depending on which plan you're on, are free. So it's a customized card with their picture on the front, and then on the back you've got your logo and your real estate information, and that's a card that's never going to be thrown away. So the rules are, number one, print out your coloring sheet. That's, of course, if you don't already have it printed, right? So if you're getting it from the email or the Facebook page, you want to print it out. Put your full name on your sheet so that I know who to award the awards to and who to enter in the drawing. Color the sheet. Take a picture of the sheet, and I say including the smiling kid is optional but preferred. So I'll show you some of those pictures. Like the Amy B Sells Facebook page. That's my business page. So I want them to like the page. And then what they're going to do is comment on the pinned Halloween contest post at the top of the Amy B Sells Facebook page with your photo and use the hashtag Amy B Sells. Okay. So on my Facebook page, there is a post about the Halloween coloring contest, and it's pinned to the top of the page so that when anybody goes there, they can quickly like it, find the post, and then post the picture in the comments. Then it says, if we don't have your home address, please include or PM Amy, and we will mail you your prize for participating, right? So most of the time I have their email or most of the time I have their home address because I'm a real estate agent and these are going to my clients. However, if I don't, I always either reach out to the person that posted the picture and get the address, or they send me a private message. So the deadline is October 30th, right? They need to be in by October 30th. And then I have 6 kid winners and 6 adult winners. I'm doing adult coloring contest also this year. So prizes will be awarded to adults that enter the contest, and they'll have to enter the same way the kids do. Live drawing will be on October 31st at 4:30 p.m. after school on the Amy B Sells Facebook page, and Amy will choose 6 big winners from a hat. Big prizes will be mailed, delivered November 1st. So I am going to choose all of the winners. I am probably going to put them in a hat, and I'm going to have my son Paxton draw them out. On my business page, you can watch that drawing and see what that looks like also on my business page if you would like. So that's really the coloring contest rules. Pretty simple stuff. And these are the sheets. So let me see. I got a little note here. Okay, so let me show you my Facebook page. And I'm going to switch over to showing you my screen. So here is my Facebook page for Amy B Sells. So this is my business real estate page. There's a picture of a house and my sign and all of that, right? So if I go to posts and I go to Halloween and I search Halloween, it is going to show me this post from last year. Okay, so here's the post from last year. The Amy B Sells Halloween coloring contest is ready to go. Everybody is welcome to participate, and all entries are winners. Check out the instructions and the 3 coloring sheets in the link below. Once you have completed your sheet, just come back to this post and add the photo of your coloring page with a smiling kid if you can in the comments, and use the hashtag Amy B Sells. That's all you need to do to enter. Okay, so I tagged both myself and my partner, my business partner here. And you see here, this post reached almost 2,000 people. It got 334 engagement. And then this is a link from my BombBomb email. So every email that you create in BombBomb has a web link. And that web link will take you to this page where you can get the information. So basically, I put the link in here, and when I click on it, it's going to take us to the page. Normally, I do a video here, a welcome video, or a video of myself telling them about the contest. For whatever reason, last year I didn't do the video, but this is where the video would come in, and it would be a picture of me with a play button over it. And then down here, basically, again, it says the same stuff that anyone can enter, gives the deadline, gives how we're going to announce the prizes. And then I did a little charity thing where I said, if we get more than 100 entries, I'm going to donate $500 to the Free Store Food Bank, and anything additional 100 over that, I'll donate another $500. So down here, I've got, last year I just did 3. So I just had 3, and all you do is click on that, and it takes you to the image that I created last year, which is a PDF, and they can print that off. And then again, on the back, the rules for last year are on there. So it's really easy for people to do that. When I email all my people, they get an email and they click on it, and it looks just like this too. So you can take this, you can email it, you can post it on Facebook, you can even text this and message this. All you do is just use the link, and it sends it to them, and then they can read about it, and they can choose which coloring item they would like to get. So down here in the comments are the entries. So I don't have my business page enabled for anyone to post. Only I can post. So that's why I made this pinned to the top of the page so that they could see it easily, and then I instruct them to post their picture in the comments. So they can add comments to this. So this is actually my first grader, Paxton, and this is what it looks like. So I always do my kids first. They don't get to win anything, but I want to show by example what I'm looking for other people to post, right? So I'm actually going to take these home tonight, have them color some, take their picture, and then I'll create the post for this year for 2019 on my page. I'll load their pictures in and get the ball rolling with that. So here are 73 different comments. This is my son Dexter, and then his picture, and then we've got 30 more comments that we can see. So let's scroll down here. All kinds of kids and their pictures. Most of them are clients of mine. Some of them are new. Some of them are my kids, friends from school. Everybody gets an individual picture. Everybody gets an individual card that comes to them in the mail with their cute picture on it. And just lots of fun engagement on this post. And if there was ever anybody that I didn't have their address, I would just click on the person and send them a quick private message and ask for their address so that I could send them their prize. So that is what it looks like to do a Halloween coloring contest online mostly. So that went out via email. I posted it on my business page a couple days later, and I printed some of the sheets out and gave them to my kids. So let's talk about kids. If you have kids in school, even if they're in high school, like they like to color. They like to do the more intricate coloring. Even have some adults that want to do this. So, you know, just pick the kind of, you know, pages that you think that they would want to do, print them out and send them in. You can never have too many of these pages and just distribute them. People love it. Even if you you have older people in a retirement home. They love to do this stuff, and you could deliver a whole bunch of them with some crayons or things like that. They may not actually enter the contest, but they'll have a great time, and it's great goodwill for you. So let me get some other notes really quickly. What is the prize? Everybody asks, what is the prize and how do you choose? I do a drawing. So anybody that enters, I write their name on a piece of paper, I put it in a hat, and then we draw it out. We do not choose based on skill level here. Then what were the gifts I did? So our local bakery does these coins, and the coin is good for a dozen donuts. So what I did was I got 6 of these coins. I think they're $13 a piece. And I gave them to each winner along with a little bag with some Halloween candy and a note from me congratulating them and giving them the coins so that they can go to the bakery, pick out their own donuts, everything they want, and enjoy it. And it was a great hit. Everybody really enjoyed it. For the adults, I might do something different. I might do some beer. I might co-promote with a local restaurant or a local brewery that wants to do a donation of some kind. So I don't really know what I'm going to do for the adults. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I posted a live video on my Facebook page, my business page here, and it was October 31st, and we did the drawing. And so this is a live video, and this is Paxton. And he is literally pulling out the names. So here you can see the post and then the winners. And I tagged the winners or the parents of the winners in the post. And so that showed up on their page. And then we've got, you know, all the winners, and they got to watch. And we are here to the video of pulling the names out of the hat. So it's just really that easy. And it is, we had a ton of people tune in to the Facebook Live to see if they won, and it got them liking the page and noticing everything. We might do a Facebook watch party this year for that. So all in all, you know, we tagged the winners, and then the next day on November 1st, I delivered all of the prizes to the winners. And if they weren't in town, I was able to send them the items in the mail, and I was able to make contact with all the winners. I can tell you that last year alone, one of my son's friends in his class took one of these home from school, colored it, and the mom did not enter the contest. She didn't enter it. She didn't send a picture or anything. And in early January, I received a call from her. She wanted to sell her house. So we were able to help her sell her house, and I earned a $12,000 commission on a coloring contest that they didn't even enter, right? So this was basically a warm lead. And when I asked her how she connected with me or knew I was in real estate, she said that she loved the idea of the Halloween coloring contest, and they had such a great time coloring. And she knew that she never entered it, but she always knew that when the time would come for her to sell her house, that she thought that I had some creative ideas and was really doing a great job engaging the kids and the local community. And she wanted to talk with me about selling her house, which was right around the corner from mine and right around the corner from the school. So it is a great way to connect. It is a great way to get your logo out there, even if somebody throws it away. They see that you're in real estate. They know that you're in real estate. It's a top of mind kind of thing. And if you're using email to send it, it costs you nothing. If you're using Facebook to post it, it costs you nothing. And depending on how or what you want to give as a prize, you know, the sky's the limit. I did not have 100 people enter last year. So I still made my $500 donation because I was going to do that anyway. But I didn't send, 100 prizes out. If you're worried about getting over 100, which we have done in years past, scale back your gift, scale back the prizes. In the past, I gave only one prize away and it was a bigger prize. So it was, I think I did like an iPad one year, and I decided to just give smaller prizes and not say what prizes I'm giving. And I had plenty of people sign up and plenty of people want to know, what was the prize and did they win? And so when you can do a smaller prize, you can have more winners. And I'm all for having more winners because that's more people that you get to connect with, more people that you get to have a two-way conversation with, more people that feel awesome because they won. So really think about how you can maximize this for your business, for your sphere, if this is something that you want to do for a different holiday, and how you can turn this into even more than a coloring contest, a writing contest or a drawing contest or whatever the case may be, a house decorating contest where they decorate their house for Christmas, send in a picture, and you can have a contest for that. So I would love to hear your comments, learn what you're doing, post in the comments what you're doing. And then again, down in the show notes, you're going to have a link to get the instructions. So you'll get that link. You can go to my business page at any time and watch what's going on. And then I will give you a link to try BombBomb. So once you request these instructions, it's going to take you to a landing page where it will collect your email address. And then once we do that, it'll automatically send you an email with a video of me and basically the download for this page. And you'll get to see what that process is like and how that works, getting a BombBomb email. And then I'll also give you the link to the 14-day trial if you're interested in using that. And I'll give you a link to send out cards website there. If you join under me, there are some benefits. Also, the same thing with BombBomb. If you join under me, you get me to coach you for the 14-day trial. So there are some benefits to clicking on those links if you're interested. And I am so excited to hear and see anybody doing anything with a coloring contest. Again, it is very low cost. It is very easy to get as many people involved as you want and reach even further than your VIP clients. I hope you enjoy this. If you're interested in more great ideas, please subscribe. And I'm looking forward to hearing some amazing results from your implementing now, perfecting later on this Halloween coloring contest. Have a great day. Bye-bye.